Welcome to another episode of the Meal Prep Tech. So we're going to jump right into this because when I looked at what I was going to do, I said a grilled turkey burger with lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. Like 30 minutes ago, I set everything up and I was like, that's pretty basic. Let me step this up a little bit. So I threw two extra things on it. So we're going to do that on top of that. And I'm going to try to get this all done in 15 minutes. So let's get started. First, we have 2 pounds of ground turkey. This is 93% lean, 7% fat ground turkey. Over here, you'll see some extra things I added. So we have pepper. The salt, I'm not using pink salt. I'm using kosher salt. It's a little more coarse, and I just like using that when I cook burgers. We have garlic, we have butter, we have mushrooms, brown sugar, red onion, and tomato. For the spices, we have chili powder, cumin, obviously salt, pepper, and then I have ketchup and barbecue sauce here, which I'm going to do something with later. The bread that I'm eating this with are the thin sandwich rolls. So, I don't know why. I should have just got regular ones, but it's too late now. I bought these. Oh, I got a new apron as well. I found this at the Goodwill for $3.
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army, yeah. Taste and tip, sample, solve, save. Boom, there it is. So, we're going to start with the meat here. We're going to just season the meat. 2 pounds, right in. The salt and the pepper I actually use last. I don't put that on, and I don't measure much stuff either. Some stuff I do, but not everything. Get some chili powder in there, give it a little color. I love cumin, so I'm going to put some cumin in there.
Caitlin says hi.
Caitlin, what's going on? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You can put anything you want in these turkey burgers. That's the beautiful thing about cooking. Like, I know some people like their recipes like straight to the last spice, but you can ultimately do whatever you want. If you like a flavor, put it in there. It's probably going to be good anyway, especially if you like it. So this has cumin and chili powder. I'm just going to mix this up.
2 thumbs up from Dylan.
Dylan who, babe? I need last names, please.
Same.
Same old. Dylan, thanks for watching. You watch a lot of my videos, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so I can smell the cumin from this already. That's perfect. So again, this is 2 pounds.
Marie is tuned in.
Nice. Marie, you won. You said you never won anything in your life. It was your lucky day all of a sudden. I'll make sure you get that by Wednesday at the latest. So that's it. Some people say seasoning takes me 10 minutes. That took me 30 seconds. I'm going to use a glove for this. Let's see here. I use these things to make the patties just because they make them perfectly. And I'm going to try to just balance out 6 exactly for this because that's how many I want for the week. So we're going to spray this. Spray it up. I said I was going to use a glove and I got my hand dirty already, so that's not going to happen. Let's take a little meat. Just put it in there. I probably should have used more than 2 pounds. Because this is pretty thick, but we'll see. If we do 5, then we do 5. I'll figure something else out to eat here. Oh, I'm missing something from this. Where's the pusher for it? Do you know where it is? You don't have to keep me focused. You can move the camera around.
No, these are my skills.
I guess you are. You do have better skills than me. Alright, as Jesse looks for the pusher here, I guess I'll just wait.
Got it.
Alright, perfect. So this thing is nice because you can push it in and it just shapes it for you. That's it. Boom. There's one. We're going to respray. So the salt and the pepper, that's a big patty. I should probably use less meat. The salt and the pepper I'm just going to put on it right before we grill. Both sides. You want to season both sides with salt and pepper right before you throw it on the grill.
Marie is asking if that's a Tupperware hamburger maker.
I don't know what we got this at a yard sale.
It is Tupperware to the bottom.
Oh, there we go. I guess. But we got this at a yard sale for like 50 cents, and we got a ton of them. See, we got like a bunch, and this is only like a third of how many we have, because you can stack them up and then you can just put them in the freezer. So I'm gonna respray. Let's do this again. I might have to disassemble that first one I made, because I put a lot of meat on that one. That's a thick one. So I might have to redo that one. But we'll see here. Just fill it up. Just push it in there. Try to get it as even as possible so it cooks as even as possible too, as far as the thickness goes. See, because I was thinking before I got started, I'm like, if I just do this, this is going to take a couple minutes and I'm done. So we need to step it up a little bit. I think we're only going to get 5 out of this. So we're going to step it up in a bit here. Let me just finish assembling these. All right. All right. What do we have there? 5? No, 4. Let's see. Maybe I can make 6. Maybe. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. These I'm gonna make on the grill as well. I don't have the grill on yet. I'm gonna cook these when we're done. When we're done recording. But when you cook these, you want the internal temperature to be 160 degrees if you have a meat thermometer. Just to let you know. And try to flip them once. Because you want nice, I mean, I feel like the better the grill mark looks, the better it tastes. So don't flip it too much. And let's see how this last one's gonna look. What were you saying?
It was a dumb question. I just realized.
It was a dumb question?
From me, yes.
What was your dumb question? I want to hear it now. Now you have me curious.
What does that make it at that temperature? But then I realized we're using turkey.
What does it make it? What do you mean, what does it make it?
Rare, medium rare, but then I realized we have turkey, not beef.
That was pretty dumb.
I told you.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with poultry. You don't want a medium turkey or chicken. And if you do, something's wrong with you. Come on, get out, get out. It's the last one. We actually were able to make 6. There we go. So we have 6 patties there. These I'm actually going to put these in the fridge just so they get a little harder so I can manage them a little bit easier once I put them on the grill. So we're going to leave those in there. Salt and pepper on that, right before you throw them on the grill. Internal temperature at 160 degrees. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to take this recipe, because literally this, I'm done. In my head, this is all I was going to do and I'm done. Which is dumb because it's so simple. We got to take this to another level. So.
Wait, Marie said, I wonder if Bed Bath & Beyond has it.
I don't know. They probably do. They have like everything
I don't
there.
think they do with the Tupperware actually, because they don't make Tupperware like they used to, and those are rather old. They have a different version of it, but you can't freeze them. Okay. But I do know that you can get them at the Saturday's Market.
Saturday's Market. There you go, in Middletown. So what we're going to do with these turkey burgers to take it to another level, we're going to make buttered sautéed mushrooms with garlic, and we're going to make a barbecue glaze for it as well, just so it could have a different taste. So I got these mushrooms at the Saturday's Market, so I'm going to actually just take this inside part out. And I'm just going to take these right down the middle. Let's see here. Yeah, let's keep them a little thick. Well, there that goes. There goes my plan for that.
Even says, I love mushrooms.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Me 3.
And you know mushrooms, they get, did you see that? I almost cut myself. I almost cut my whole knuckle off. With mushrooms, you know how they shrivel up and shrink, so you could use a lot on this. And then the last one here. Alright, so I think that's enough. You know what? I'm going to cut these stems up. Just because.
You shouldn't waste it.
What's that?
Because you shouldn't waste it.
Yeah, I don't want to waste anything. I paid for that stem, so we're going to cook it too. Alright, so this, can you get me a bowl right under here? Anyone? Smaller one, please. So this, we're just going to add garlic. We're going to turn this on. I probably should have had that on already.
Just small.
So, we're going to take the mushrooms. We're going to take a little garlic. A lot of garlic. We're going to take salt. We're going to take pepper. That's it. We're gonna toss that around. And in the pan, we're just gonna take butter. I don't know, it's like 1.5 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna let that melt. We're gonna let that get real hot. And we're gonna saute these mushrooms. And then, I mean, the mushrooms, just cook them however long you want. You'll see when they're done. They release a lot of water. I like to leave them on the heat, and they don't dry themselves out. I mean, they still stay pretty good. I just don't like them to be too wet. So we're gonna melt that butter. You want that real high. You could use olive oil as well, but butter I just feel like gives everything a better flavor. It's like all those times you go to a restaurant and order plain chicken and wonder why the plain chicken tastes so good. It's because they douse it in butter and they cook it all in butter. That's why it tastes so good. So we're gonna do the same thing here. And then after this, while this is cooking, we're gonna make that barbecue glaze. And that's just so that it can have a different flavor instead of just ketchup. Because in my head I was thinking just ketchup and mustard for the week. But it's boring. Like, it's just boring. So I wanted to take it to another level here. Alright, let's see. Yes, butter. Mmm. It's delicious. Alright, that's pretty warm there. Alright. Get all the garlic in there for the flavors that. Get all the garlic in there. Alright, so we're gonna let that cook on. I don't ever cook from this side. So I'm like kind of working backwards here. We'll put that on medium. Alright, so the last thing we'll do is we're going to make that brown sugar barbecue glaze. You just need barbecue sauce, ketchup, and brown sugar. You could use light or dark. If you want it a little sweeter, you could use dark. I'm just going to use light brown sugar because that's what I have. What are we going to make this in? Let's see. I guess I can make it in here. What else do we have? Oh, that's the one I was looking for, actually. Don't forget to keep moving these. You can see like all the water coming out. Mushrooms are like all water. But those are going to turn nice color. They're going to have great flavor. Alright, just leave them on there. Probably put that up a little more. Alright, leave that there. So for this, again, just calculate it for however much you think you're going to need. You're going to want more ketchup than anything instead of barbecue sauce. More ketchup, so that's about good. Well, maybe a little more. There we go. Barbecue sauce. Ketchup you want the most of, and then you throw the brown sugar in there. That's it. Can you get me a fork, please? She moved extra slow in reverse just to keep me focused. I mean, your camera skills are better than mine. You know what someone told me? Well, they told me when all right, let me get it. When they told me I recorded the meatloaf, they told me they got dizzy because I kept moving so much. I thought I had good camera skills, but apparently I don't. So this here, you can chill it and then put it on the burger. And this is good for up to 3 weeks, by the way. Let's see. That smells good. That's it. There we go. That's all you need. So it's nice and sweet. You have the mushrooms, which I absolutely love as well.
So you're not going to cook the burger in the sauce?
No. I'm going to cook the burger just with salt and pepper on the grill. Get some nice grill marks on there and keep that separate. And then when I heat the burger up for the week, I'm going to just put the glaze on top and put the mushrooms on top as well.
So and like it's going to be cold.
What's going to be cold? Absolutely. This is cold. This is just like putting ketchup on your burger after it's done from the grill. Okay. It's just the glaze. It's just like ketchup. It's just so it has a different flavor. So I threw that all in there. I'm also going to put red onion, tomato, and lettuce on my burger. And those are going to be my lunches for the week. And I'm trying to think. I'm going to do something on the side with it. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to post a picture of whatever I make with it. And you guys will be able to see that. So we're coming up on 15 minutes here. Thank you guys for watching. You can see these mushrooms starting to get a nice color. You can see that garlic in there. Oh, these are going to be so good. Oh.